Henry Rider Haggard, King Solomon's Mines, based upon the Dunyazad Digital Library Edition, www.dunyazad-library.net. Narrator Ray Ritchie. Now that this book is printed and about to be given to the world, the sense of shortcomings both in style and contents weigh very heavily upon me. As regards to the latter, I can only say that it does not pretend to be a full account of everything we did and saw. There are many things connected with our journey into Kukuana land, which I should have liked to dwell upon at length, and which have, as it is, been scarcely alluded to. Amongst these are the curious legends which I collected about the chain armour and that saved us from destruction of the great Battle of Lu, and also about the Silent Ones, or Colossi at the mouth of the stalactite cave. Again, if I had given way to my impulses, I should have wished to go into the differences, some which are to my mind very suggestive, between the Zulu and the Kukuana dialects. Also a few pages might profitably have been given up to the consideration of the indigenous flora and fauna of the Kukuana land. Then there remains the most interesting subject, that, as it is, has only been incidentally alluded to, of the magnificent system of military organization in force in that country, which is, in my opinion, much superior to that inaugurated by Chaka in Zululand, inasmuch as it permits of even more rapid mobilization and does not necessitate the employment of pernicious system of enforced syllabacy. And lastly, I have scarcely touched on the domestic and family customs of the Kukuanas, many of which are exceedingly quaint, or on their proficiency in the art of smelting and welding metals. This last they carry to considerable perfection, of which a good example is to be seen in their tollers, or heavy throwing knives, the backs of these knives being made of hammered iron, and the edges of beautiful steel welded with great skill onto the iron backs. The fact of the matter is that I thought, and so did Sir Henry Curtis and Captain Good, that the best plan would be to tell the story in plain, straightforward manner, and leave these matters to be dealt with subsequently in whatever way may ultimately appear to be desirable. In the meanwhile, I shall of course be delighted to give any information in my power to anybody interested in such things. Now it only remains for me to offer my apologies for my blunt way of writing. I can only say in excuse for it that I am more accustomed to handling a rifle than a pen, and cannot make any pretence to the grand literary flights and flourishes which I see in novels. For I sometimes like to read a novel, I suppose the flights and the flourishes, are desirable, and I regret.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?